Alright, happy April of 2022. I have a number of goals that I want to make for this month because this month we have two major stargazing events in the sky. First, Jupiter and Neptune come into conjunction, and I think it's on early May, we have a lunar eclipse. Only a partial one, but still a good lunar eclipse that's visible, at least in part, here in Seattle. I think it's during the moon rise. And I want to get much better photographs than I have been getting over the last, since I've been doing this 5 years ago, right? And the reason I want to do that is because I don't get a lot of acceptance for a lot of things that I love to do. I started writing computer games 12 years ago. I started stargazing in earnest about 5 years ago. A lot of people don't appreciate other hobbies that I have, right? I mean, a lot of times it might even be envy, right? So, two of my goals these past few years, were to control my eating disorder. Obviously, that intersects with social life a lot, right? And also to get over my social anxiety problems. That obviously interacts with the life of those around me. And a lot of times people hear these goals and it doesn't bode well with them. So let me give you an example. I went out to view a lunar eclipse on July 4th, 2020. And I would have loved to take the next day off of work because I was racing around looking for somewhere to work. I went to Ellensburg to view the eclipse and I couldn't find a place that had both electricity and Wi-Fi. I was scrambling and somehow I got it all through. A couple days later, my colleague tells me that she can't find somebody to take care of her children and asked if I could fill in for something. I'm like, gee, how come you can't fill in when I have something that's near and dear to me, right? Obviously, may not be a living being, but I really love it. And so hopefully these next two events, the lunar eclipse and the conjunction, I want to blow everything out of the water to show them that, you know, if they let me miss an event like that, it's their loss, not mine, right? Anyway, and the other reason I want to do it this time around is because in October, I want to see a solar eclipse, but it requires me to travel a little bit. But it's my favorite place in the world, and getting good photographs of that photo of me on Gdansk Bay or in front of Mary Curie's statue in Warsaw with the eclipse behind it, that photo just has my name written all over it. And unfortunately, I can just see myself, if I were to go there today, oh my god, I have to bring my laptop there, I gotta work all these odd hours now, right, because it's halfway around the world. It's just not going to be a very pleasant experience if I did it today. So hopefully I can get some of those misconceptions that I'm wasting my time out of the way so I can take that trip in October.